The price of gold is up. I almost can't believe that we're saying that to each other. Let's have a conversation about what's going on today in the gold market. What's the reason why we actually have an up day in gold? You know, we don't know what to do when the price of gold is up. We're going to talk about what the catalyst is in this video. And it's Friday. I've got a joke for you. Also, I want to teach you something that you've probably never known before, something you can point out to other people that they will think is very, very cool. Also, I've got all that for you, my friends, joining me here in Ron's basement. Let's get started right now. Doesn't it feel like maybe, just maybe, the price of gold and silver are bottoming, building a strong base from which they can catapult higher? Now, bear in mind, you're hearing that from me to you right now. I'm the same guy who said the same thing at gold 1900, gold 1800, and gold 1700. So obviously I am often wrong, but at the core, I still have a firm belief in the value of silver, of gold, and that we have to be building a new base, like a new normal bottom, right? Like it stepped up from maybe $1,200 6 years ago, that now the new bottom range is this 1685. I can't believe I'm saying that, but it is what it is. And what caused gold to shoot up this morning? What gave us reason for joy on a Friday? Maybe it was that secret message coming through from FedEx that basically business has collapsed. I'll let you read about it if you haven't already, but they reported horrific numbers and changed their forward guidance down significantly. Even the CEO, in an interview with Jim Cramer himself, said that he thinks we are in a worldwide recession. Now, there's a secret symbol embedded in the FedEx logo. You may not know this, and it's kind of fun to see it for the first time and to point it out to other people. If you pull up a Google image or look at a FedEx truck next time it comes by, there is clearly an arrow right between the Fed and the X. And once you see it, you can never unsee it, and you can point it out to other people, and they will think it's really cool. Now, maybe you knew about that already. How about a joke? You know, the Pope is calling in all the money from around the world back into the Catholic Church. That's not part of the joke. By September 30th, and there's a lot of speculation as to why that's going on. Potentially, he's got a message from maybe even God himself that a crash is coming in October. But nonetheless, it's an interesting development. I made a video on that. You can check it out at my channel. The joke about the Pope is this. What do you call a Pope who travels all around the world? I'll give you that answer at the end of the video. Something else about gold that we need to talk about right now. Gold, if it ends negative for September, will have had 6 negative months in a row. That would have tied a record. If it goes to 7 months in a row, that will beat the record. Hey, that just shows us, guys, if we've survived in the precious metals sector through this point, through right now, you are strong. We are strong, and we are, the people that are left are holding tight, holding strong. And don't forget, we're a sliver of the investment capital in the world, like 0.4%, 0.5%, 0.3% of the investable capital in the world is in precious metals and related precious metal investments. What's so exciting about that is when we start from such a small number, 0.5%, okay? If we go up to what the average is, like over the last 20, 30, 50 years, a lot of times the world would have 5% or 4% of their investable capital in precious metals and related equities. That would be like 10 times as much money. I can't say that enough. I know it feels horrible right now, and it's especially been kind of a horrible week through today, but things will, the pendulum will swing back the other way, And when it does, we know gold has been valuable always and everywhere, silver also, that most likely, unless the world and history has just changed, we're going to be okay. And what we really want is safety and security for ourselves and our families, right? I was thinking part of that, this shirt that I have on, my short sleeve red shirt, I got this from my neighbor, Fred. And I was thinking about it, another way we can have good safety and security is by knowing our neighbors. I know my neighbors all very, very well. I can say hi to them. I probably have 10 people that I could walk less than 30 yards and borrow about anything under the face of the earth that I need. Any tool, anything for food. If I needed advice, it's so important that we maintain good, close relationships with our neighbors and our families the best that we can. Now, nothing's perfect, right? Maybe you have a neighbor that doesn't like you. Well, that's okay. But try to always be good and neighborly with your neighbors. Offer to help them out. They'll offer to help you out. They're like your family is your bloodline. That's very important, right? But your neighbors are like the closest people to you. I've always enjoyed having good relationships with my neighbors, and I'd encourage you to do the same thing. Hey, move in next door. We can be friends. But if you can't move in next door, at least you can always click on the link and come to Ron's Basement. You are important. You're actually the most important part of Ron's Basement. I appreciate you being here. I honor the fact that you've decided to come down here, join us for some camaraderie as we navigate these choppy waters of investing in silver, gold, and precious metal equities. If you enjoy my content, you can subscribe right here. Give the video a thumbs up. That's very helpful. Turn on the bell notifications. And we do love to hear your comments in the comment section below. Anything is welcome. That's how we learn from each other. So what do we call a pope who travels all around the world? That's called a Roman Catholic. Now, that's nothing against the Catholic Church. I went to Catholic grade school. Just a funny joke. Now, that one came from a coworker named Gary. And that got me thinking as well. The other group of people that you really want to do your best, and again, you can only control your side of the street. Same for me. But you want to get along with your coworkers. I'm very fortunate to work with an awesome group of people at kind of a high-end music school that I'm at in the evening for several hours every night. And I get along with most all these people, the students, the parents of the students. Our human connections can also provide us a great deal of security. That's what we want through silver and gold, no doubt about it. But human connections are also very important, just like you and I have right now. I'll be here every day. You got a friend for life, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time.